Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your October full moon reading. The October full moon is in Aries, and just ahead of the full moon on the 9th of October on the west coast of the U.S., we have experienced Mercury stationing direct and Pluto stationing direct, signaling greater clarity and freedom of thought, ability to plan as we assess and evaluate our resources moving forward. I will talk more about the full moon in a meditation in another reading, but for now, before we get started, I want to thank you all for liking and subscribing and supporting me in all the ways that you do. It's deeply felt and appreciated. Libra, let's get started with your overall energy for the second half of October, the Empress. The Empress is vibing perfectly with your ruling planet, Venus, Libra, so that you are considering your power, you're considering your flow, you are recognizing that you are a generator of ideas and productivity, and that there is no loss. All loss is reintegrated into the system so that death becomes rebirth as modeled by Mother Nature. The Empress is nature as the artist for me, and this indicates that you are a generator for new ideas, directions, creations, creativity, including productivity, and that there is no end to the newness that you can generate. In your past, we have the Six of Coins or Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. You are learning some deep lessons about the ways in which the divine is supporting you, Libra. You are recognizing that you are a synthesis of your experiences on earth and the guidance that you receive from your ancestors, your spirit guides, and however you claim the divine in your life. As you've now recognized that you are here to learn these lessons, you are committed to this process of asking for assistance, being humble and responsive to the guidance that you receive that's available to you. And as you do so, you are modeling and teaching, sharing what you are learning with others. This is part of you balancing out the ways in which you give love and you receive love, the way you give anything and receive anything. This is about your relationships being equitable and that you're making space from the place of a caretaker to receive. And this for you, Libra, is critical for your power, for your recognition, just as you have learned to receive the guidance from your authorities, your teachers, your ancestors. You are learning to receive that in your life, in all of your relationships. You are recognizing that there is no growth without your request for assistance and your ability to receive that. So you are in acknowledgement, making room. And as you do so, you are defining a territory, a space. You are defining your path, and you are standing up for yourself. You are speaking for yourself rather than speaking for others. This is a big shift in the way that you give care, in the way that you give support. You are now modeling the way you give support in the way that you have received it. And that means that you understand that you must voice your needs. You must stand up and even defend your territory as you move in a direction that others may not recognize. but it is the process of this claiming space that you want to share with others. In your present, we have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Coins, and the Moon. So another 7 here. The 10 of Wands is indicating your desire to release these obligations that you have always understood that were structured into your life, that were given to you socially as norms, that you are willing to complete your obligation to those structures and relationships. This is something that you are doing with a sense of relief and release, as you understand that you are still at some level obligated to the care that you've extended to others. You're closing out that cycle. You're closing out that way in which you have taken on responsibility and not shared responsibility. So this process has been thoroughly exhausting, and yet you are in the middle of this reassessment, reevaluation of how you've worked, how you've related to others, how you've communicated with them, and ways in which you have been rewarded by that. You're recognizing that the way that you have worked, the way that you've invested your effort has not rewarded you in ways that you desired. And you're really looking at altering your methods, excuse me, as you simultaneously dip not only reaching for divine guidance, but also dipping into your unconscious well of support. This is where the ancestors speak to you. This is your dream life, your prayers, your meditation. These you are learning to buffer as the support that you do receive in all levels. This is you bridging heaven and earth, or bridging your higher potential and the experiences of your past. This is you allowing the work and the efforts of your ancestors, your allies, to support you, to give you the information that you seek. But you have to ask for it. In your immediate future, we have the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the World card. So you are activating a community, a profound community of support. You are a part of a circle that has not only given support, but recognized the support that others needed. And you are in a position now to celebrate that with your strongest allies, recognizing that you are a bridge, a conduit between divine and unconscious energies. You are recognizing that this is the way in which you can are processing unhappy experiences, ways in which you failed in your efforts, with a way of sharing how you overcame that with others. This is you really exposing your vulnerabilities in a way that allows you to see where the real strength and gifts of your lessons lie. It also allows others to receive that support and recognize that what is supposed to be a weakness is clearly a strength. And that is resulting in your ability to truly experience the abundance of your life in this present moment. Abundance that is not strictly material, but is about as much the process of appreciation, of learning to appreciate and value what you have, and to recognize that your abundance is a part of a community of sharing and growth. And the World indicates that you are completing a major cycle here. The 10 is already indicating your desire to move into a new level. You have 2 tens, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So your hard work is being rewarded, and this is allowing you to release this cycle where you have committed to learning and balancing out your ability to take responsibility for others with the power to receive, to magnetize the gifts and resources you need to move forward. This is a beautiful completion, a beautiful reward, where you are seeing the value of your achievements celebrated. I'm going to clarify the 7 of Cups here with the Death card and the High Priestess. Here, the High Priestess is indicating that this is a path that is about your ability to reflect, to learn the lessons of your unconscious, where all of your history, all of your memory resides. And this is allowing you to balance out and recognize your achievements, recognizing your growth, your achievements, your desires for more is a phenomenal change from the way that you have been proceeding to date. You have quested for the whole. You've quested for the success and happiness of the whole without putting the same energy into your success, your needs being met, your desires being addressed. So here you are poised in this major transition where you are releasing the gifts, the things that you've learned, you're stashing them away, you're sharing those with others so that you can move on to a new level of achievement and accomplishment. I'm going to finish off this reading with a botanical inspiration. And I pulled the Amaryllis. And the key words are determination and creative achievement. Maya Angelou has said, you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. I'm going to leave this here, Libra. Thank you so much for this beautiful reading. And until next time, Namaste.